So a couple weeks ago, Motor Trend reached out to us on behalf of Dodge. They invited us to participate in this influencer showdown with other YouTubers. And as a part of that opportunity, Dodge is actually giving us a car and letting us mod it however we want. And we're gonna be racing a couple other people who you may or may not know in Michigan on August 14th. We didn't get to choose too much. Right. And this car I think is very outside of our wheelhouse, but I will say, I'm looking at it right now.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, have you ever driven one of these?
No.
Me neither.
I've raced a few, and then the color is freaking epic, dude.
You guys ready to see it? Without further ado, our new project car. Boom, 2020 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Sheesh. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary.
How are you? Evan, good to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you,
Nice
buddy.
to meet you. I'm super excited. I've never driven one of these cars. Now that we have the Mustang, it's kind of changed my perception on American car. I think it's like 750 horsepower, something like that, between 750 and 800 horsepower. It's gonna be a handful. And we'll get on to some of the details of what we plan to do to it later on, but they're gonna go ahead and unload it right now, and we'll do a full walk around, do a little test drive, show everything. You know, it is a slightly used car. It's a 2020 Hellcat. It's a beast.
That's one nice kitty right there.
You like the yellow?
Yeah, that's sick.
That was just the luck of the draw, too.
Nice.
Oh, we got the red key. This is the good key right here. This is the horsepower key. Did you know about that? We gotta investigate this thing here. Looks like a lot of stuff
going on around here.
What was this car used for? I knew the car wasn't gonna be new, but like, check this out, Sean.
Winning to run.
Look at this. What are these hydraulic lines?
They are hydraulic.
They're hydraulic.
We need to put this thing on the lift, like
Yeah.
ASAP.
We need to do a battery mount,
Battery mount, exhaust mount.
some clamps.
Stunt vehicle?
I don't know. I think we need to do an oil change ASAP.
That's it?
All right, thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. What a beast.
Pop the hood.
Good old American horsepower. Like 775 horsepower or something like that. You see this right here, Vic? That red eye? That means we got the good one.
Pink eye?
What is this doing in here? Hey, welcome to the party. Wow. This is stock? A little intake?
I guess.
Wow, that's a big motor. That is huge.
And a blower? And this thing must make some horsepower.
Which means it hasn't had an oil change in like a year and a half. So we definitely need to do that. Holy hell.
That is coming straight off. How many freaking exhaust ports?
Ooh, those shocks are fun.
Could you find a longer funnel?
No.
got called out for a drag race.
We did. We got called out by Weston Champlin. We have a huge announcement. Motor Trend's Roadkill Nights is back, powered by Dodge at Woodward Ave.
That's right, we've been invited out along with this Dodge Challenger Hellcat that was given to us by Dodge, plus $10,000 cash to modify it however we want.
Ultimately, we're gonna be placed side by side in 6 weeks, racing against some of your favorite YouTubers.
Now, we're not drag racers by nature, but we've got some tricks up our sleeve, so you guys are gonna have to tune in because we're going for all the bragging rights. Tickets for this throwdown are on sale now.
Alex Taylor, we're calling you out, so you better be ready.
All right, so today we're heading out to Verona. We're gonna get some test hits in on the Challenger. Everything looks good. We changed the oil. Hopefully we don't blow the tires off it in 3 passes because the tires are not in the best shape and these are not the tires we're gonna be running for the setup. We just wanna see what the car does, see what problems we're gonna run into. Obviously traction is gonna be an issue with these factory tires, but just kind of get some passes and see how the car does. We shook it down when it was on the lift. Everything looked to be in pretty good shape, although it was a little bit rusty, but all of our fluids are good.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm excited. This thing is gonna be a lot of fun.
Gotta put a little sticker on it, make you go a little faster. Would you say 7 horsepower per sticker?
Something like that. That'll bring this thing up to an even 8. So anyways, Ricky is on his way with his new trailer. We're gonna load this thing up and then hit the road.
Let's go, bro. Is it here?
We just arrived at Verona Raceway. This is an 8th mile track. I'm not sure if Quinn mentioned that already. Sorry about the shake. This dirt path is really rough. We've got the Hellcat here, Hellcat Red Eye that is, as well as Evans GTR. So we're gonna see how they do. We've also got our friends out here. I'm sure you guys are already aware. TJ and Dustin are here as well with a few cars. Oh, it looks like TJ brought his FD. I like to see that. This is gonna be fun. Oh, he's got the Super here as well. So we've got a bunch of cool cars here. It's gonna be fun to see how everything shakes out. I've been here a few times with my brother-in-law and raced his pro stock cars here and stuff, so it should be neat.
Ricky's taking this one out for the first rip.
Are you scared?
Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh, it feels nice in here. Morse code.
So right now we got the Hellcat all set up on the custom tuning suspension / acceleration point. It's gonna be our first time driving this thing. Just got my helmet. I'm gonna go for the first test drive and then see how she does, and then we'll adjust from there.
Sounds good.
Hooking up, dude. Traction is going to be the issue with this car. I mean, it's really hot out. Those tires are terrible. We don't know anything about them besides that they're old. But the car makes a ton of power. But it's going to be about getting the power to the ground. I think it's going to be the key to this one.
How you feeling, Quinn?
I told him to do a burnout and he didn't, but he fried him in first, and then I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, so that was without launch control.
Okay.
That was just straight me, human. So I kind of want to try it with launch control, see what the difference is.
You mad it or you kind of rolled into it?
I'm rolling into it, and it's still going crazy.
Spinning, yeah.
So I want to try launch control, see what it does differently.
Hey, Ricky Bobby. That was time. Why don't you do better?
I don't even know what I ran.
Slow. Doesn't matter. Do it again.
8 like a second slower than that.
So the launch control is not. It says, you know how you press launch control, you press the brakes, give it gas. It's supposed to go to 1200 and then it takes off. It's not locking. It's not locking.
Yeah, you immediately.
User
It's not
error.
responding tires, and the launch control was activated. So I don't know.
Are you on full boost or no?
But
He said take the right lane, the starter. He said the right lane works better.
Okay. At the shop, the launch control works because I did it by the shop, but it's not working here for some reason.
Try again.
Too sticky.
The rollout works like you said. Once you get to second, that's what you gradually just, and then that takes you all the way home. But first gear takes a while to go from first to second. It does.
I'm gonna run TJ's RX-7 right now.
You scared?
No, not really. It'll be
All right.
fun.
Give her all you got there,
I
bud.
just don't know how this thing's gonna react.
We want to test it the way we got the car, and then eventually we'll come back over here when the car is done, and we're gonna do the same. And we're gonna see what the difference is in traction. The main thing about today is try to figure out traction, how the car is responding, and what we need to improve.
Tricky, man. Right as I thought it hooked up, it just freaking gave.
You guys were both doing this.
I know.
This thing doesn't freaking hook for crap in first. That's insane. I barely, like, as soon as it started going, I got into it and it just kept freaking.
TJ is just claiming he just smoked your ass, so.
Yeah. Fair enough.
We're both slipping. I'm slipping in second now, and I wasn't earlier.
Heard you just lost.
I was getting 8s earlier, now we're getting 9.
Get ready. Shoot at me next.
Oh, shit. I bet you I'll beat you on my next car, Bryn.
That's a
Today?
nitrous
Right
for shit. No,
Any
it's
bets?
like emissions.
Lunch.
This car was like an emissions
Lunch?
testing.
Okay. Hey, where's your FD?
In my casa. Sorry, I'm the only one that has a truck that can pull this thing.
Nah, it's not working. That's why it's not here. That was the point of that question.
It's a little rough to drive. As soon as you give it anything more than a quarter throttle, it just lights them up. And then by the time it finally hooks, you can just freight train. But we need to figure out how to get it to hook better first, because it does not at all. Ricky's lowering the tire pressure right now to see if that'll give us anything. These tires are going in the bin anyways. So just see if we can run anything better today than what we're running already, but thing's fast. It's really fun to drive.
This is now I think about, like, the difference between 1/8 mile and quarter mile when you're going that fast is like, it's like 2 seconds more. So you're going 100, you're going faster, but it's all about the launch. To be completely honest, the GTR takes all the fun out of drag racing. You literally, the launch control, mat the brake, full throttle on the gas, lift off the brake, and it just stays there. And then it just decides when it wants, like it just goes itself. And you just mat it, and it's automatic, so it just shifts.
So how do you cut a light?
You have to just time it. Like it's about like a second to a second and a half delay. You take the brake off, and you're just matted there, sitting.
Wait, the brake, e-brake?
No, the foot brake, left foot brake. Yeah. You take your foot off the brake, and the car's just sitting there, and then it just goes like 1 second.
So you have to cut the light real early. Yeah. So when it turns yellow at before the green.
You're supposed to go on the third yellow anyways, technically. So I've been going a little bit early. The last one I just did against Dustin, I fucking missed it because I left it the normal time.
You down? What? You wanna go? Or you wanna let that get rest? Wow.
Let the track.
Wow. We just did like 4 or 5 pulls, and burnout is a must. We figured out launch control. I was doing it wrong this whole time, so I corrected myself. We got that working now. The combination of those two together, it is the fastest time we've done. We're gonna stick to that. We're gonna let this thing cool down just for a little bit, and then it doesn't help that it's 95 degrees out here. The track is probably like 110 degrees right now, which at that point everything just goes off the wall. But we're still gonna keep trying. We're gonna try to get our best time today the way it is now, and then we're gonna come back when the car's done, and then we'll see what we can do.
Have you said that the track's like ridiculously hot now, and all these times aren't?
Nothing. The car's going all over the place.
Yeah, I was gonna say the times you're getting right now, we were getting my FD in the morning.
Yeah.
I was getting 8.6s, 8.7s in the FD. That's what you're getting now, and now Dustin was getting 7s in the morning, and now I'm getting like 9s in the FD.
We just got our fastest time was 8.5 right now. All right, so Evan challenged me to a race. Of course I accept.
I wish I had 10 grand.
I'm taking it.
All right, GTR versus Hellcat?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright, so we lost the instrument cluster power, like everything. When that went off, we lost launch control, line lock, we lost everything. It was literally, and we lost 200 horsepower. So it went from 808 to 602. We don't know what happened. We did a bunch of research. Everybody's saying the fuse in the back. We checked the fuse was fine. So we just decided to take completely unplug the battery, wait a couple of minutes, plug it back on, and now everything is working fine. And the difference is that all of our settings got deleted, so now we need to reset the entire car again for a launch, which is no big deal.
He's got over 100 grand under the hood of that car, Jesse. Don't do it.
Don't do it. I bet you he's got more than 100 grand under the hood of that car.
right, so it's gonna be me and Evan. We are gonna race TJ on the GT3 RS. His best time right now is 8:36, and we'll see what F's time's gonna be. Brake got it. Perfect.
Dude, are you kidding me with this
No,
thing?
this car's ridiculous, huh?
Oh my God. You can't even give it more than like 30% throttle.
You cannot do more than quarter throttle on this car, dude.
Dude, that is like,
No.
oh my God.
You can't do more than 1/4%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I was giving it the benefit of the doubt a little bit. That once you're going 30, 40, you can floor it.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Round 2. Now step on it.
I gotta go harder than that.
All right, so this is it. This is the end of track day number 1. I've never driven one of this car. I learned a lot. We went from high 10s to mid 8s in just one day without doing any single mod other than driver mod. What do you think about it?
We definitely need more grip. Towards the end of the day, we started running into wheel hop problems, so we got to figure something out there. I think the main thing is getting a better set of tires on, because this thing was spinning like crazy its first 3 gears. Once it hooks up, it freaking eats, and it was freight training everything here once it hooked. But getting it to hook out of the line was a really big issue pretty much all day. So we need to figure that out, get it dialed in, bring it back out here and see how it improves. But it's going to be a really fun build. I'm very excited to start working on this thing and making it faster.
Yeah, I want to see what $10,000 in parts is going to do on timing when it comes to beating this same track when we come back again. So next time you see us here, it's going to be a fun day.
It's going to be fast.
Today was a great day, but it's going to be a really good day next time we come here. That's it. See you guys in the next video.